welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna and this is going to be my 34-week pregnancy update. So we're going to go over everything that went on in week 34 of my pregnancy, and this is my first pregnancy, so I'm really excited. We're so close to being done. If you've been watching these updates for a while, you can tell we're in a new spot right now. We're in the nursery. It's all set up. It's pretty much all finished. We're still missing our mattress, and there's still some like gifts that we need to unbox, but otherwise it's all done. Oh, and we need to decorate. But that's okay. Even when she comes, she's gonna be sleeping in our room for the first couple of months probably, so I'm not rushing too much on getting this completely done. But anyway, I'm so excited to be in this nursery. It's like my new favorite spot in the house. I sit in here all the time and I just rock in my chair and think about when she'll be here because I can't wait. I apologize ahead of time for my lack of energy. I am just really worn out. I slept really terribly last night, so I'm just really sleepy. So I'm going to do my best to make it through this update with a smile on my face. But I just have a couple quick things to update on. If you are watching this because you're also pregnant, I would love to hear in the comments how far along you are, how much time you have left, if we're close, any symptoms you're experiencing, or if you've went through any of the same stuff that I'm talking about. I would love to hear, and you can also follow me on Instagram and send me a message over there because I really like to meet other mommies. So anyway, let's just jump into the update. So the first thing I want to do is measure my belly because I haven't measured it yet, and I feel like we're gonna see a difference this time because I did picture comparison to about a month ago and it was insane. So I'm gonna stand up quick. By the way, here's the belly. We're really popping now. We're at 40 and a half. I knew that we'd see growth this week because I can just tell in my own body. I just feel really large, but I think we grew about an inch within 2 weeks, so that's pretty nuts. We're at 40 and a half inches now. So now let me pull out my phone and we'll read some statistics from the Bump app. For week 34, it says the baby is about 17.7 inches, so just about 18 inches, and just under 5 pounds. It is around the same size as a butternut squash, which I've never actually seen a butternut squash. There's nothing really new in the development of the baby, I think, at all from this point on. I think mainly it's just getting fat on its body so that it can regulate body temperature when it's born. So I think that is it for week 34 from the Bump. Now on to some of my symptoms. There hasn't been too much crazy stuff going on in my body this week. I just wrote down a couple things that I've noticed as the weeks went on. I'm getting more frequent Braxton Hicks contractions. They're not any more powerful, I don't think. Like, they feel the same as they always do, but I'm just getting more of them. But it will be like days where I don't get any, and then one day I'll have like tons that day. So maybe it's just like I'm not drinking enough water that day, I'm not sure. But more Braxton Hicks contractions. I'm a little bit more crampy, especially in the morning. I wake up and it feels like I'm about to get my period. I think that's nothing too out of the ordinary at this point. But yeah, it just feels kind of like period cramps, I guess. Really low, like in my cervix, and low abdomen. Another thing I've been experiencing starting this week was lightning crotch. So if you don't know what that is, it's what it sounds like. It just feels like you're getting zapped in your crotch. It kind of just like stops you in your tracks real quick and you're like, oh, and then it goes away. But I've been getting that pretty frequently too, and I feel like I heard somewhere that is like your cervix softening or something. I'm not sure I don't know. Maybe it's the baby pushing on your cervix too, I'm not sure. But that is quite a sensation. Very strange, but And then the next thing is just, I'm not sure if this is pregnancy related or just because like it's a big life change coming, but I'm so anxious. Like, I feel like I have nothing ready, and at this point the baby really could come anytime. I know it's not common to come at 34 weeks, But I feel like, oh my gosh, I know of people who have had their babies at 34, 35 weeks, and I feel like I have nothing ready, even though I have everything I need, and it would be fine if she came right now. Obviously, I want her to stay in there as long as she can. I know it'd be fine if she came out now. It's just really crazy to think that like any day our lives could just completely change. So I'm getting really excited, but I'm also getting really like kind of panicky when I start thinking about it. Like, oh my gosh, my hospital bag's not packed. Oh my gosh, I don't have all the clothes washed. Oh my gosh, I don't have all the blankets washed. And just random stuff like that that shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is a big deal to me. So I'm just trying to get everything ready slowly without stressing myself out. I also don't want to have like everything ready so early and then just be waiting around, and I just feel like that would make the time drag on so much slower, but also I want to be prepared, so I don't know. I'm just trying to take it slow and get stuff done in time when I can. Sorry if you hear dogs like yipping in the background. Our neighbor's dog, when the dog's outside, it just yips all the time until it gets let back inside. So if you're hearing that, that's what that is. But my last thing I've experienced this week, I don't think is a pregnancy symptom, but it definitely affects my pregnancy, is I just got diagnosed with a bladder infection. I thought I had a different problem going on, and so I just asked my doctor if she could take a look and run some tests. And I didn't really even suspect a bladder infection, but I got a call saying I had a bladder infection, so I have to be on antibiotics for a week, which normally if I wasn't pregnant, I wouldn't even go on antibiotics for a UTI because I would just drink a bunch of water and cranberry juice, and normally that takes care of it. But I've never had one before, and I didn't actually catch it until a week after, or if not more. So I didn't know how bad it was going to get, and I know that if you let UTIs go untreated when you're pregnant, it can actually irritate your uterus, and sometimes if it gets bad enough, put you into preterm labor or bring the infection to your kidneys. So I really did not want to do that. So I just am on the antibiotics, and that kind of stinks because I hate antibiotics. They make me feel very crappy. Wow, that dog's barking will not stop. But anyway, the antibiotics are not very fun. They make me feel pretty sick. I have some pretty bad stomach cramping because of them, and just, makes me feel gross. But I have only 2 days left of them, so I can do it. The whole week before my appointment that I didn't know what was going on, it was so frustrating, and it just feels so disgusting. So that was not fun, but now that I'm on the medicine, I feel a lot better. Other than that, it makes me really tired just because your body is fighting off an infection. I was wondering why I was so fatigued all the time because it just like hit me randomly, but it's because I had an infection. So anyway, that is all for this update. I think I'll see you back in my 36-week update. I'm going to appointments every 2 weeks now. At my next appointment is my first time I'll get checked for dilation, and I will update on how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know if you're pregnant in the comments or find me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram in the description of this video. And yeah, we only have a couple more updates left until I have a baby with me. So that is really fun, and I cannot wait. It can't come soon enough. I cannot come soon enough. I really cannot wait. I feel like 6 weeks is just an insane amount of time. Even though I know it's not, it feels like so long to go. And it feels like I can't do it, but I know I can, so come on, baby. Anyways, thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you back next time. Bye!